Hello. Welcome. If you saw me bungle the announcement post on my Discord, no you didn't. I fat-fingered. Weep! Dang, oh my god, thank you for 16 months, creep. I saw it. Shut up, Calamity. Thank you, Weasel. Saw what? Nothing. Saw nothing. We are waiting for TheYellowCubes to hop back in. She's having some internet issues, so she will hopefully be joining us momentarily. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the season finale of season 3 of All We Lost. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. We will start with the player introductions of my two players right now. Go ahead, Joel.
So, Joel, TactlessRaccoon in chat, play Neck. I know that I got a fill, so, you know, what do I got coming
You're
up?
done.
You're done. You're done.
You're done.
Bones, go ahead.
Hi, it's me. I'm LittleBones309. I'm an indie gamer here on Twitch, if you didn't already know that. And I play Oleyna UK, your favorite slut. And she's the best.
She's everyone's favorite slut. You're not wrong. Hi guys, I'm Myriad. This is my channel. We do a lot on this channel. We do art, variety gaming, as well as TTRPG content, obviously. Today is our season finale of All We've Lost. We'll be picking back up in a month on, I believe it's June 14th?
15th.
15th? June 15th?
15th.
Mm-hmm. Right, well, I believe what I said to you at some point.
For sure.
For sure, dude. So we'll be picking back up on June 15th with season 4. However, we still got Pink Moon going on, baby. So you can catch us here every other Thursday playing some Prismatic Noir D&D5e. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. With a very, very fun cast. Anyway. Oh god. Oh my god. Thank you, creature. Hello, Bleak. Oh my god. 3 full party advantages. Okay.
Oh, we need it. We need it so bad right now.
I mean, if your fighter doesn't come back in time, yeah.
I call the extra one.
All right, everyone, take your full party advantages. You're gonna need it.
Thank you.
Does anyone want to give me a recap?
I will, if Joel does not want to.
Joel, how do you feel?
Well, I mean, we had decided that Jay was going to.
I think
we did not decide that.
I believe I voluntold you to, but if you don't want to, I will take the extra roll 20 or nat 20. Hello. So last week we left Loreweaver, and as we traveled to the Lover's Wood, 3 of us became separated and were thrown into what we now know as a major hallucination from some creature, some fleshy creature, which we believe might be hoarding the amulet that we need. During this, we each saw different visions. Neck saw a vision of his children crying over his wife, and his wife then began to attack him. For Eilif, it was her son, and for Oleyna, it was first her mother, in which Myriad successfully made me cry in a TTRPG. We give her the crown. She is a queen in that way. And then Psalm. Oleyna, after doing some checks and some things being discovered, found out that it was a hallucination and began crying out to the party to catch their attention and try to break this spell and telling them to fight back, in which they finally figured out to fight back. Then once the creature they were fighting became injured enough, it went into its second phase and ran away from us. And now we have come upon it, and we are back in battle soon.
Sure are back in battle. And we're just gonna hop over to the map scene. We find ourselves in a a grove of some sort within the forest. And the creature had picked up an object. They had found an object from within the little cave that is nestled amongst the trees. And they had picked it up, and wave ripples out from the object that the creature holds. Like a shockwave of magic. Your vision goes technicolor, and you gain the benefits of a short rest.
Oh, fine.
Amazing. Let me roll my hit die then.
Mm-hmm. I'm a kind and generous god, you know?
You truly are. Don't anybody ever tell you that you're not. What's 4 plus 8? That's 12. Quick maths. I don't get spell slots back during a short rest as a warlock.
You do, you're a
correct?
warlock, yes.
Oh, you do? Okay. Who is
Yep.
it that you don't then?
Every other spellcaster.
Oh.
Unless wizards have arcane recovery.
Do I get all my spell slots back or just half?
All of them.
All of them. Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
Warlocks.
All 2 of my spell slots?
Wow, that's why you get them back on a short rest.
Because I have 2 spell slots and I have to upcast everything? Amazing.
Uh-huh.
Love being a warlock.
You all watch as roots begin to upheave from the ground, gathering around the fleshy amalgamation, weaving in with its numerous body parts, integrating flesh and nature. You see now that there are parts of various animals. You could see wings of various birds, beaks sticking out. There are paws and tails of other animals that might have wandered these woods at one point, but eventually were devoured and consumed by this creature. And at this point, I would like you all to roll me initiative.
I got an 8.
11.
That is,
Most unfortunate, yeah. Can I use like an advantage on?
You can use an advantage on initiative roll, yes.
Yep. Thanks for that.
I would say you might want to, actually.
That's much better. That's an 18 total.
Okay. Zach, are you going to use an advantage?
Nah, I already had advantage.
Okay, well, c'est la vie, I guess. That is going to be very unfortunate for you guys.
I think that you should roll at disadvantage on account of how beautiful I am.
No.
You bitch.
Love you very much. No. It is the creature's turn as we head into initiative.
Yeah.
And it is going to move forward towards you. And
Don't.
its slam attack actually reached 10 feet. And it is going to do a slam attack on you. Oleyna first. That is a 19 to hit. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
It is going to do 12 points of damage.
I just got 12 points back. You dick.
Yes, add advantages are going to roll over into next season as long as my players are keeping track of their advantages. We've learned. We've adapted. We've overcome. And
That's
then it is going to attack you, Neck, with another slam attack. That's a 17 that misses, correct?
Correct.
It's going to try again. That is a 19 that also misses, right?
Correct.
As wizard. Thank you, Ad. We have another, how many advantages is that? 24 divided by 6? 4.
Are you asking me to do math?
I assume someone else would do it, not you.
It's
4
crazy.
advantages.
Thank you. Thank you, Ad. You kind angel.
And now it is Oleyna's turn.
It is Olena's turn. All right. I'm going to go ahead and cast Shatter. And I forgot to pull up my Oleyna doc, so I would love to tell you what Shatter does in one moment.
I believe I have
please.
to make some sort of save.
I believe you do. Give me one moment. Shatter. Actually, yes, I do want to shatter it. It's a con save.
Okay.
DC 18.
On save, it makes it, but it still takes
Damn
half
it.
damage, correct?
Yes. Hold on. Yeah, half my successful is 3d8. Where's my? I just had my d8 in my hand. There it is. Christ almighty. 2, 3, so 9. So 16 half, that's 8.
Okay.
I'll take that. That's a nice even number to half.
I'm not going to let you know how many hit points this creature has, but
I assume a lot, but I just like the fact that it was easy to half it. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Yep. Is that all for you, Oleyna?
I have a potion, don't I?
You should, yes.
I do have a potion of greater healing, and that is a bonus action to use. I'm going to go ahead and use that. If you could remind me, it's a D. How many D4 plus 4?
I think it's 4d4 plus 4.
Okay, it's 2. I can pick my D4. That's 4. That's 6. It's a 3. That's 9. It's another 3. That's 12. That's 4. The plus 4. So 16 back.
How many hit dice did you roll on your short rest? You could roll as many hit dice as you want to regain your...
I rolled 2d8.
You can roll more if you want to get yourself up more, depending on how down you are.
This puts me back at almost max. I am not too concerned about it.
Okay.
Because I have another greater healing.
Okay.
So.
I'm just you might want all of the health that you can get.
My max is 66. I'm sitting at 61 right now.
All right, that's fine.
I'll go ahead and fuck it. I'll just roll another d8. Right?
You can roll a d6 for your con artist.
A d6, I mean, yeah. 3, so
there you go.
We'll take it. 64. That's 65. 64. There we go.
Neck, what would you like to do?
Neck will just cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
And I will use an advantage, or some advantages.
While he's rolling, I have a table talk question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is using my pack that is a full action?
What part of it?
The summoning part of it. The summoning the guard.
Yeah, that's going to be an action, I believe.
Okay. I can do that and then use a bonus action to attack.
Because I believe that's not a spell, it's a pact thing. So I think that you should be able to use a bonus action, yeah.
Okay.
What is that, Joel?
So does 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Okay, then all 3 hit.
Okay.
So that's 14 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to command my dog to
I have a dog.
I'm gonna command it to just try and just kind of pin the guy down.
There's your dog. It'll be a little skelly guy. He is going to make a strength check using your strength for your dog.
Using my strength?
Yeah.
21.
21. You watch as the dog grabs onto one of the limbs because the creature had managed to 3 various limbs had extended from the creature with each slam attack, sort of leaving these writhing tentacles of flesh and root. And the dog latches onto one of them, and on the creature's next turn, it will only be able to make 2 slam attacks. And at this point, it is going to have a lair action. And I need you, Neck, to make me a strength saving throw. As vines burst from the ground and attempt to grapple you.
I'm going to use an advantage, and I got a nat 20 for 23.
You manage to dodge out of the way as they kind of tear through the ground up around you, narrowly missing you. And it is the creature's turn, and it is going to attempt to... It starts to babble, and I need both of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't know if you saw it. Jay's back.
Jay's back. Hi, Jay.
Hello.
Hi.
They let me in the house.
What saving throw am I making? I'm sorry.
Wisdom.
A wisdom save.
Jay, if you want to go ahead and roll me initiative.
I would like to go ahead and use an advantage on this.
Go ahead.
I did. It was a 7.
Okay.
Do I also?
Yes, make
Make
me a
a
wisdom,
wisdom.
so, yep.
I got a 22.
22?
13.
Okay. Okay. And Jay, make sure you give yourself the benefit of a short rest as well.
And 6 advantages?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be an 18.
Okay. Neck, you are the only one who failed this. I'm going to roll a d8. If I could find one. Oh. 4. Okay. And then it is going to use a legendary. No, actually, it's not going to use a legendary action. It can't use one on its turn. That's going to be its turn. We're going to go to Oleyna.
Okay. So what I would like to do is... Can I make a perception check to determine if this creature is intelligent enough to be enthralled?
Yes.
Okay. That is a 16 on the die plus perception plus 6. So 22.
22. You think so? The creatures seem to have been fighting with a little bit more intelligence prior to whatever it did with that amulet that it picked up. Now it seems to just be basic instinct, but you think that if you're able to sort of connect to it, you might be able to enthrall it.
Okay, great. So what I would like to go ahead and do is, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Bear with me if you don't mind. I don't want to do it wrong because that would be embarrassing. Okay. I would like to go ahead and use my Pact of the Crown and conjure the consort to enthrall it.
Okay.
It is a wisdom saving throw. I don't know what the DC is because it does not say so, but its intelligence and charisma are 17.
How big is it? Is it medium or large?
It is a medium-sized creature.
Okay. And then you can, this is it. You can put it wherever you want.
Okay, thank you. I'm putting it directly in. Oh, you have it. Just kidding. I'm putting it right.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Right there. Right there. I'm putting it directly in front of Oleyna.
Okay. So the creature needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 4. It fails.
Outstanding. It is now enthralled with my consort. It will now have a disadvantage on wisdom checks made to perceive any creature until the spell ends, or target. Yeah, the target has a disadvantage check on wisdom perception checks that made to perceive any creature other than you until the spell ends, or until the target can no longer hear you. So it is when I say you, I mean my consort. So it is fully focused on that. And then I would like to go ahead and use a bonus action to hex the creature. And I would like to give it disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay. So it has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws and strength checks right now.
Yes. And I would like to go ahead and move. And
Yep,
that's
go
my
ahead.
turn after that. I would like to we'll just scoot and boogie back here. That feels good.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Neck. You failed the wisdom check before.
Hell yeah.
You hear your wife and your children's voices whispering in your ear, and it's distracting and it's consuming you, and you lose your turn this round as we go to Eilif.
Sorry, Eilif was absolutely just chugging a bottle of water, incredibly dehydrated, for the first round. Yeah.
She needed a second. It's okay.
I needed a second. It was weird. We went from one weird thing to another, and it's just... I was running. Do I know... I assume I can get close to them and it won't affect any of the things that they've put into the field, right?
No. We have Oleyna's pact consort, which is basically just like a construct, and then we have Neck's zombie dog is currently biting one of its arms.
Okay. I'm gonna come over here because I do believe 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I can go there. Actually, I'll go over here if possible.
Yep. Yeah, you can swing around.
Yeah. It's gonna sound a little stupid. Can I like grapple it?
Yeah. It has disadvantage on strength checks right now.
Great, because I was like, see if I can like eventually like tie it up. I don't want it hitting nobody. Okay. That's gonna be a 12 is not great. What would it be? Just strength?
Just straight strength against strength for them.
Oh, okay. So then it'll be 17.
Okay. You don't manage to grapple the creature as a whole, but you do manage to grapple one of the arms. So now it is down to one slam attack.
Okay. That would be my action.
You have a bonus action.
Then I don't believe I have a bonus action. Dang it. No, I don't have a bonus action. At least not that I can do right now. No. Okay.
Make me a perception check, Eilif.
Okay. I got eyes.
Since you're up close and personal with this thing.
Perception. Where's my perception? That's gonna be a 20, a dirty 20.
As you are going to grapple one of the arms, within like the fleshy mound of its main body, you see a pair of crystalline eyes sort of stare at you, and they blink, and then they're consumed once more by the morphing flesh as it sort of undulates. And it is now the creature's turn. And the creature is going to make one slam attack. And I'm going to use an advantage on that one. Huh? That's going to be a 25 to hit you, neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was debating using shield, but I don't want to. Actually, I will. Not. Never mind.
Okay. You are going to take 12 points of damage.
Huge.
And I need, actually, no, it's not going to do that. However, it is going to attempt to retch one of its limbs back, namely from the dog. So if you want to make me a strength check.
17.
The dog has a very firm grip on its one arm and just it cannot retch it free. We are up to Oleyna now.
Outstanding. I think just for flavor, because we all love a little flavor. I think if anybody were to look at Oleyna, she is like hyper focused on this thing. She is fully ingrained in the power of Dullahan and is like kind of calling out to him mentally, like, "Am I making you proud?" And I would like to go ahead and, since it has disadvantage on wisdom checks. Well, this is a saving throw. It doesn't matter.
It has
really.
disadvantage on wisdom saves, you said, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes.
It's wisdom
No,
saves, strength checks.
No, it's wisdom checks.
Oh, okay.
I just looked at it again, but it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to go ahead and cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. That's a wisdom save?
Mm-hmm. For DC of 15, or DC 18.
Use another advantage.
You fucking bitch.
It still fails.
Outstanding. So that will be 2d12. First one's a 7, and then a 5, and then plus so 7, 10,
12.
17, because plus 5 for my.
What kind of damage is it?
It is necrotic.
You feel the spell connect. And it's almost like it just absorbs the necrotic energy. As it takes no damage.
No problem. That is all I can do right now, so we will pass the turn.
Okay. Neck, it's your turn.
Neck will. We'll use Scorching Ray again. Because why not? Fucking brutal. So I got a nat 20 on one. Another one is 15. The last one is 12.
Only one of those hits, and it's the nat 20.
Huge. 16 damage.
Make me a perception check.
$10.
I'd say that's enough. You think that maybe this fire damage isn't hitting as hard as it should.
Perfect timing. Okay.
Anything else for you, Neff?
I mean, the dog's kind of doing his thing, so
Not
gonna interrupt that.
On the end of your turn, it's going to use one of its legendary actions, and it is going to make a slam attack against you. Or at least try to. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
you want to do anything?
No.
You're going to take 12 damage. Eilif,
Yes.
it is your turn. You are grappling one arm. The dog is grappling another. What would you like to do?
Okay, so where I saw the eyes, I want to, hold on. Yes. Right where I saw the, like, eyeballs, if that's possible.
You're going to stab?
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's gonna be, where am I? No, that's gonna be a 17.
17 does hit.
Great. So then it's gonna be a one of these. That's not fantastic, but it's enough. 7.
Okay.
7 damage. And then I'll do it again. That's gonna
Your
be a
weapon
19.
is magical, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 19 hits.
So 19 hits, and then I'm gonna do that again. I'm retiring this dice. That's gonna be 8 damage.
Okay.
Grabbing a new dice. And then I'm going to, where is it? Eh, eh, eh. I mean, no, I'll keep it held.
As you stab once and twice into the area where you saw the eyes sort of appear and then sort of sink back in, another form sort of comes out, like it's being stretched against the skin of this creature, like it's inside the creature trying to get out, and it looks like a face. And as you stab in directly where the mouth is. It looks like it was screaming, and then you stab again, and it sort of sinks back in.
Ew.
Is that all for your turn, Eilif?
Yeah, that's gonna be everything for my turn.
Okay. It is the creature's turn, and it is going to attempt to wrench its limbs free with one of its actions. That is going to be a 22. Joel, if you want to make the check for your dog. I lied, it's a 17 with a disadvantage.
17 to hit?
7 for strength check.
Oh, gotcha.
It's trying to get free.
11.
It manages to rip its one arm away from the dog, and then it's going to try to free itself from you as well, Eilif, if you want to make me a strength check.
19.
Unable to do so. And that's going to be its turn. Neck.
Neck will... He's gonna actually move up since he keeps getting slam attacked anyways. And he's going to attempt to beak this thing in the face.
Mm-hmm.
12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
And then Talon for 17.
17 does hit. Are your talons considered magic weapons?
That's up. I'm going to leave that up to you, considering I'm magically a bird.
I'll say yes, I'll give it to you.
So 14 damage.
Okay.
And then I will tell my dog to attempt to, I guess, bite.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
5 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to say that's my turn.
I need all of you to make me a wisdom check. A wisdom saving throw, that is.
17.
24.
17.
Eilif and Neck, you are focused on this creature in front of you, and you hear the whispers. Saris and Anesti, Billy and Ellis, and your son, Keld, Eilif, and you hear their voices all around you throughout the forest, throughout the trees. Like they're circling you, circling around. The next round of combat, you guys will be making any checks, throws, any rolls at disadvantage. Eilif, I believe it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Did my turn get skipped?
Did we skip your turn?
I think you
so.
skipped my turn.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Witch Bolt, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my natural 20.
Okay.
What you need me to do? Where did it go? Just had it up. I'm rolling double damage. No, I'm maxing the damage, right?
You max the first roll,
Yeah. Okay.
and then you roll the crit damage.
Okay. So 2d12. That's 24, and then what's my crit damage? Another d12.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 6 plus.
Well, you should roll 2 d12.
2d12.
Okay. So, oh, I see. 6 plus 5, 10, 16. So 16 plus 24.
I'm gonna do the math on that.
16
Please.
plus 24 plus 5.
No, just 16 plus 24.
All right. 2d12 plus
She did
5?
6 plus 5. 6 plus 5. She rolled a 6 on the one d12 and a 5 on the other. So
I'm
that's
saying for the 24 plus
16
5.
plus 16 plus 24. Do 16 plus 24.
40.
Okay. Are you? Because I don't. Do I get another plus 5 to my max damage as well? To
No.
maxing it? Right. That's what I thought. Okay.
I don't think so.
So
No.
40.
Regardless, it's lightning damage.
Yes.
It does not look like it took the amount of damage that you think it should.
Did it take any damage? Did it look like it took any
It did.
damage at all?
It did take damage, just not as much as you thought it should.
Okay. I have the needle dagger.
Hmm.
Can I, as a bonus action, can I go ahead and pull it out and get it ready?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to go ahead and do that.
Eilif.
Howdy. Okay. I don't know if this will work, but I'm gonna ask.
Mhm.
Can I use Radiant Soul not to have like the big wings and stuff, but instead use the it says once per turn you can have one attack or spell deal 8 in additional radiant damage to one target. Can I like do that bit?
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
wings and stuff.
I mean, just because you
Okay.
have like you could, yeah, I'm gonna say you could forego the actual wing part. You will like noticeably look a little bit more angelic and celestial, but you do not have to have the wings.
Cool. I'm cool with the like shiny and glimmering eyes. I just don't want the wings. That's a private time thing. That's gonna be oh, I lost my actions. Hold on. That's gonna be 26.
26 to hit, definitely hits.
Yeah. Okay. And then oh, wrong dice. That's gonna be 16 damage. Yes.
Okay. That's radiant damage. Or
No, hold on. That
Okay.
is not right. That's 12 damage. My bad. Did a wrong count. And then it's gonna be an 8 radiant damage.
okay.
And then I'll pump another 6 into it by foregoing 5.
So what was the normal damage?
The normal damage was I forget. Somebody correct me. Once I say the number, it leaves my brain. It just goes.
Just roll again. Roll again.
I'll roll it again. Okay. That
12 normal. Thank you, Ad.
12. Thank you.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do that again because my longsword is still magical. That's less better. That's gonna be 11 damage. 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. I'm to action surge and try to hit it again. 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
That's gonna be 13 damage. Normal damage.
Okay, so
And then I'll do another 6 of blood damage. So like my gory
Yep.
smite. And then I'll do that again. On the dice. So I'm assuming that hits. And that's gonna be 15. Oh no, just the dice is maxed out. So 10 20. Just 20
Alright.
damage.
you did a significant amount of damage to it. And you see not the same pair of eyes, but other eyes sort of shift and come to the surface and almost roll across the flesh to look at you.
I'll tell them I'm trying to set them free. They're in there. They look like they're in a bag. And I
Flush
think
bag.
that's all I can do for now. Yeah, that's all I can do for now.
Okay, it is the creature's turn. It now has 2 of its slams available, so it is going to do a slam attack on you, Eilif. That is going to be a 20 to hit. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
12 damage. And then it is going to do another slam attack on you, Neck. That is going to be a 20 to hit. Does a 20 hit you? I don't think it does.
No, it does not.
Okay. And that's all for its turn. Oleyna, your turn.
Okay. How's it looking?
It's looking, I would say, roll me a perception check.
Okay. It's not great. 16 total.
16? So it's looking pretty worn down, but it is still standing fairly strong.
Okay.
I would say if you had to put like a guesstimate on it, you would say it's probably about halfway wounded.
Okay. I don't think Oleyna's ready to move up yet, so we're gonna try one more thing. I would like to go ahead and cast Mind Sliver on it.
Okay.
Which means it's just a regular roll. No, it's a saving throw. It's an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. I believe a 9 is going to fail.
Big time, baby. 2d6. That's 5. So 10 total.
And total.
But I
Is
really
that
want to
psychic?
just know. Yeah,
Is that
I
psychic
wanna know-
damage?
Yeah, it's psychic damage. I'm really paying attention to see.
When you hit it with the Mind Sliver, it lets out a screech that is garbled, as though there are voices and animal sounds and just layers and layers of different voices and sounds on top of each other as it screeches. You think that psychic damage did a more significant amount of damage than it should have in this moment.
I think Oleyna very quietly say to herself, I figured you out. And subtract a d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. Okay, there you go. And I think I'm good right there.
Okay. Neck, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to try and beak it.
Yeah.
Beak it a question.
Good.
Well, that's an 11.
Never mind.
And the next one's going to be talons. Okay. 20, not natural to hit.
Okay. That hits.
So that's 10 damage with an extra 11 radiant.
I'm doing math. Hold on. I can do basic math, I promise.
You got this.
I did it.
And then a dog bite.
Okay.
15.
15 does not hit.
He's trying his best.
We have lost an Eilif again, I believe. Yes, we have. Okay. So we're going to skip Eilif's turn and go back up to the creature. However, at the end of Eilif's turn, it would have taken a legendary action and made a slam attack against you, Neck. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
I will shield that.
Okay. And then it is back up to its turn anyway. So it is going to make a slam attack against... make 2 slam attacks against you, Neck. Unfortunately, because Eilif's not here, you're the only target. 24. I don't think 24 hits with your shield
Misses.
up. 28.
That'll hit.
Okay. 12 damage.
I am no longer Raven.
Oh. Very sad. Little burp guy.
Bye, birdie.
Hi, bird. We hardly knew ye.
Tweet, tweet.
It's sweet. And I need you to make me a strength check.
12.
It is going to grapple you with the arm that it hit you with. It almost, as it slams into you and you get knocked out of your raven form, its arm its fleshy arm sort of twists around you, around your waist, and it hauls you up into the air. And it is, yeah.
While it does all of that, I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Actually, I cannot because I already used shield.
Oh. Sucks to suck, I guess. Oleyna, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver again.
Okay.
Please make me an intelligence saving throw. I would like it if you failed.
It has to make it. I have to roll. Do you roll the d4 or do I roll the d4 to subtract? Because I have to subtract from its saving throw, right?
Yeah. I'm so smart and I didn't even know. Let me look. I think I roll it. Yeah, I roll it.
Okay, go ahead, roll it.
It's 4.
12.
Here's another 2d6, baby. There's a 6 and a 3, and that's 9 plus 5, so 14.
Okay. I am once again doing basic math. Hold on.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. Okay. It once again, it screeches out, and at this moment, it looks at you.
No. Don't do that. Can I move?
Yeah.
I would like to go ahead and move. Where's Owlbear? Can I go into cover? Is this?
Yeah, that's
would you
cover.
consider this
I would
cover, Yell?
consider. Yeah, that's pretty substantial cover.
I'm hiding in the bushes.
Neck.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm scared.
What would you like to do? You're probably about 10 feet in. Yeah, I'd say about 10 feet in the air.
Why am I 10 feet in the air?
Because I told you one
Oh,
of
that's
its
right, that's
tentacles
right, it's
grabbed
out.
you and launched you up.
I will. I guess I'll swing my longsword at it.
Okay.
$20 total.
20 hits.
Forward. 13 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have the dog try and bite.
Go, puppy, go.
15.
He does not hit.
Puppy tried his best.
He's doing his best, but him's just a little guy.
That's my turn.
It is now the amalgamation's turn. And remind me what your consort does, Oleyna.
It enthralls it to. He can't really perceive me unless he. Well, if he makes a check to perceive me, he cannot.
Okay. So he actually didn't see you then. He didn't look at you.
Don't look at me.
And would the creature be able to attack this consort?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's a physical being. It has an AC of 13.
Okay.
So
it's going to hit it with a 25 on its first slam attack, and the consort is going to take 12 points of damage.
Has half as many hit dice as you, so I rolled 2d8 or d8. Yeah, it's dead. That's
Okay.
fine. It's poofs.
I said goodbye. And then it is going to it's gonna throw you, Neck.
It's rude.
Rude. Stay rude, ain't it?
It is going to make a strength check to see if it's able to do that, though.
It is hexed still, isn't it?
Yeah, so it made it
Yeah.
with disadvantage, and it rolled a dirty 20. So it is going to throw you about 15 feet that way.
Bye.
And you're going to take 4 damage from hitting the ground.
That actually explodes Neck, funnily enough.
Phew.
Pew.
And it's going to move away.
Don't.
Actually, it's also, I know Eilif is not here right now, but it is actually going to end up dragging Eilif with it because Eilif has one of its arms grappled.
Does my dog get an op attack?
Yeah.
I believe that's worse than normal. Yeah, 14.
Does not hit. He's trying his best.
He's
We're back up to you, Oleyna.
Please make me an intelligence saving throw.
We're in a loop. We're in a loop now.
Oleyna knows exactly what to do. That's another 4 on the D4.
Yeah, 11.
Amazing. Love this for me. This is great. That's a 5. That's another 5. So 15 total.
Okay.
And I'd like to go away now.
Okay.
How far can I go? I can go all the way over here. Can I scurry through these bushes, trees, whatever?
Yeah, I would say they're not like super densely packed. You'll be able to kind of scurry through.
Yeah, I'd like to, bye.
As you sort of disappear, it is going to use a legendary action, and you watch as a tentacle, for lack of a better term, a hand reaches up through the ground in front of you. It is a mixture of flesh and nature as it tries to grab you. Please make me a strength check.
Okay. I couldn't find my d20 for a second. I rolled an 18. What's my bonus to strength? Nothing. I have no bonus.
All right. Oleyna, you are grabbed.
Did you roll with disadvantage?
Oleyna, you are grabbed.
No!
And you are wrenched back through and brought to the creature.
Imagine that Oleyna's like perfectly sharp manicured nails just grinding against the dirt and like picking up dirt. She's just like screaming for Doulahan.
Okay. Neck.
Neck will cast Ray. No. Never mind. Yeah, he'll cast Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
Don't make the creature throw up on me.
18.
What an excellent idea. 18 does hit.
No! Gross!
Can I make it sick and throw uppy on Oleyna kind of way?
Please don't. That's gross. You're a gross person.
It's 11 poison.
Okay.
And it must make a con save throw. On a failed, it's also poisoned.
I'm going to say 26 probably succeeds.
Yeah, that's. I knew it was a lost cause, but I figured I'd still.
Oleyna, you do hear something like a stomach sort of rumbling, gurgling, perhaps, as the creature is hit with this sickly ray of plague.
Imagine it smells like Robitussin. You know what I mean? The sick smell.
Gross.
Gross. Gross.
Plus. And it is now the creature's turn.
Well, I'm sorry,
Oh.
my dog.
Oh, your
I forgot
dog.
my
Sorry. Well, maybe the dog will hit this time.
Okay, let's see.
It ruined it. Poor
Okay, it's the
puppy.
creature's turn.
That's what I thought.
He's trying so hard.
He's
trying his
best.
Okay, the creature is you notice that Oleyna, as the arm had reached out from the floor to drag you, as it comes back to the creature, it sort of melds back into the creature, and the creature now has 4 arms, although one is still occupied with Eilif. So now it's going to make 3 attacks.
I thought
And
this
it's
was gonna be like a horny thing for a second.
I'm so sorry. No horny. Going to attack the dog first. That is going to be a 25 to hit. Is going to take 12 damage.
Okay.
Going to attack you, Neck. Not going to hit. And then it's going to attack you, Oleyna.
I wish it didn't.
Going to use an advantage on that.
Stop it, you fucking bitch.
An 18 to hit. I don't know if an 18 hits you.
Barely hits. But it
You are
hits.
going to take 12 damage.
Ouch. Oof, ouch, oof. Ow. My bone hurting juice. Okay, like math. Okay.
And we are back to you, Oleyna. You are still grappled, by the way. You can still cast an attack if you want, but you are going to be grappled by it. Alright,
I'll go ahead and roll my d4.
It rolled an 8.
Okay. Can I just roll the d4 just for fun?
Yeah, you can.
It was another 4. Ah, goodness gracious. So that's a 4 plus a 4, 8 plus 5, so that's 13 psychic damage.
Okay.
How's he looking now?
It is not looking great.
Outstanding.
You can see you can actually feel the grip that it has on you sort of weakening.
I want to bite it so bad. I feel like it'd be gross.
It'd be kind of like very firm gum.
Like you've been chewing it for a while. You just gotta spit that out. Just spit it out, girl. That gum's done. There's no flavor left.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Someone else's gum. Anything else for you, Oleyna?
Yeah, I'm still trying to talk to Doulahan. I'm just talking to him in my head. Just
Okay, roll me a Doulahan roll. Roll me a perception.
It's 11 plus 6, I think. Yes, so 17 total.
You don't quite hear him reply to your sort of musings in your head, but you do feel almost a wave of praise being washed over you.
A wave of good girl.
Mm.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah. I got you, baby. Don't worry.
Love that. That makes me very happy. And I think despite Oleyna being grappled right now, if Neck were to look over, he would see her very smug. She's smug right now. And she's dialed in on this thing and she is going to keep fucking it over.
Neck, it is your turn.
Neck will step forward and try and slash this thing
Go for it.
with his sword. 19.
19 hits.
13 damage.
Okay.
And the dog,
Okay.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Hey, the dog finally contributing again.
I have a question for you, Neck.
Yeah.
How does the dog want to do this?
The dog's like, I've been missing all day. And he's like, the dog gets honed in on its throat. And just starts tearing, brother.
You went, like when dogs sort of attack, they have that sort of yelping bark. That is all you hear from this little zombie dog as it goes in and starts to tear this amalgamation asunder. There is gore and viscera all over. And the entire time, the dog is just wagging its little tail.
At 1 HP, this dog is built different.
Because it's 20% accuracy.
I wanna like imagine that this is like some sort of like sheepdog, and it's like a little bullet, like a little fucking torpedo just going for this thing.
Like a little Aussie Shepherd or something.
Yeah, like going.
It's purely bones, but
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean, though.
I think that the real MVP of this entire combat was the dog. So
definitely not Oleyna doing tons of psychic damage.
Yeah, I think if we had gone back up to you, you would have killed it. But however, it had 1 HP left, so
it's fine. The dog can take the credit. Oleyna just did most of the work.
Oleyna knows in her heart of hearts who actually succeeded in this combat.
I imagine Doulahan like mentally patting her on the head, and
like a dog.
Yeah.
And as we come to a close in our combat, we're gonna take a cheeky little break.
huge.
And hopefully Jay will be able to join us.
Who's to say?
For fingers crossed, guys, for Jay's internet. We'll be right back. Stick around. Be right back. Hello, guys. We're back. Hi. We're here. I need to change the music. Music's a little too intense right now.
It's unwind time.
It is unwind time. So, our players prevailed. Wholly because of the zombie dog, obviously.
Huge.
No one else contributed in any way, significant or not, to the defeat of this creature. It was all the dog.
His Katie is insane right now.
The forest is silent as the creature falls. A large thud resonated through, echoing off the trees. The stench of rot is still heavy in the air, as whatever magic had bound the creature to life deteriorated, allowing the amalgamation of flesh to finally begin to decompose. What would you like to do?
Did the thing have bones?
It had bones in it.
Okay. Nick will collect a few to replenish the ones he used to make the dog.
Give me a nature check.
$17.
You managed to find, or at least piece together, enough bones for two different types of creatures. One seems to be some sort of large cat, and the other one is a bird. Bones are hollow.
Hello, the bird.
Hollow bone.
I'm not hollow.
Hollow. Hollow.
Hello. We're near its like little hovel cave thing, right?
Yes, and you do know that the amulet that it had used, it seemed to have swallowed it. So you imagine that the amulet's probably in there, in the...
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take my dagger and cut it open.
Okay. You do so, and within the mound of flesh, a gentle pulse, a steady hum of magic draws you near. You dig through the remains and find an amulet buried amidst the carnage. The crystal has a translucent emerald hue, reminiscent of vibrant foliage in the height of spring. It glows softly within, pulsating like a heart. And Neck, what are you doing as Oleyna's doing this? Are you still just gathering the bones?
Yeah, I would assume I'm just like gathering the bones while she's getting that.
Oleyna, make me a perception check.
Okay. 15 plus 6.
Okay.
That. More than 20. 21, actually.
As you grab the amulet, I imagine probably sort of smearing the blood and gore off of it.
Yeah, she's actually going to take her kerchief and she's going to wipe it she's very gentle with it and very careful not to harm it or damage it in any way.
Okay. As you sort of wipe it clear, you're able to see your reflection in it, and you also see the reflection of someone standing next to you. Female form, someone who looks very similar to you. She looks as though she's just staring over your shoulder.
Oh, and you kind of looks over her shoulder.
No one's there. The remnants of the amulet's magic still hang in the air, perhaps twisted by the monstrosity who held it so close and dear to them.
I would like to... I'm very curious as to what the monstrosity saw in it. But I don't think I'll ever get that answer. I'm going to slip it away in one of the hidden pockets of my robes and look over at her neck and say, "Are you okay?"
Yeah? Why? Are you?
I'm fine. What did you see?
When we were alone?
Yeah.
Nesty and the kids.
Mm.
What about you?
for a brief moment my mother, and then saw. I think Oleyna falls quiet at that moment.
As when you fall quiet, Neck will like notice it, and then he'll hand the dog a bone
Wags its little tail.
from the amalgamation. Neck's just like, should we set up camp? Should we just keep pressing? What?
You do know that there is the cave that is sort of hidden under the foliage of a dense patch of trees. And that is where you had seen the creature when it was still in panther form, go in and had grabbed the amulet from. So you imagine that was maybe its cave, its lair.
I think Oleyna does want to sort of look inside of it, and I think wordlessly she will walk towards the mouth of the cave.
Okay. There's a foul smell as you grow closer. Bones and bodies of all manner of creatures lie around and within. And as you go in, if you want to give me an investigation check, Neck, feel free to if you are going to follow after as well.
What size are the bones, Mary?
There's 309 little bones, oddly enough.
Wow, amazing. That is a 4. I don't notice anything.
Investigation, right?
Yeah.
20 total.
Oleyna, as you're looking around, you know it's almost like the remnants of some sort of camp in here, as though someone had sought refuge here, but a long, long time ago, maybe a century or more. There are clothes and other items strewn about. Neck, as you are looking through, you find a small silver locket amidst it all, as well as a tattered, torn-up journal.
Yoink, yoink.
If you look on the back of the locket, it's sort of scratched, but it looks like there was a letter sort of etched into the back. Maybe an R?
Okay.
Do you want to look in the journal at all?
Yes.
So the journal seems to document the life of a man named Relic. It tells the story of him being the son of a farmer, a common man, who loved far above his station. He describes a woman of immense beauty with crystalline eyes, the daughter of a noble who he had come to covet. It documents their story, how their love grew, and when it came time for her to be wed off, they fled instead into these woods, but became lost in them, fighting a storm that had gathered only to find this cave to shelter in. It describes an amulet that they had found hidden within, the same amulet that you hold, Oleyna. They spent days, maybe even weeks here, huddled up in this shelter as the storm raged on, becoming so entwined with each other that they didn't know where one ended and the other began. The last few entries seemed to be nothing but scribbles and incoherent and unreadable. And there seems to be one last note that says, "Love turns us monstrous after all."
Neck will chuckle at that. And then, close the book.
And then from what you, I'm going to sort of imagine that Eilif is here, who have told you guys that she had seen a pair of crystalline eyes when she was up close and personal with the monster. You think that this creature perhaps might have been these two lovers entwined forever now for eternity, and they consumed everything around them.
Do I get a sense? Would Neck relay this to Oleyna and Eilif?
Yeah, once he reads it, he'll kind of cliff note it.
Would I get a sense at all that the amulet is the cause of this monstrosity?
You think that... Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. That is...
You both can.
Huge.
19, 20. 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay, no.
25.
You both think that while there are, and you both are well aware, because you both hold such these items in your possession, that there are some items, magical items, that are sentient, some that have a mind of their own, some that have their own goals and agendas in mind. Some items are influenced by their surroundings, by those who hold them in possession. And as you're reading through this book, there is this man coveted this woman, and you think that those feelings were reciprocated. These two were obsessed with each other, and this obsession, this love that they had for each other, may have influenced the amulet in a way that it isn't actually intended to be used in, but these feelings, these very intense feelings of love and obsession, caused the amulet to act in a way that bound them and then sort of spread out as the centuries went on to the entire forest. And that is probably why that you saw those visions that you had of your loved ones.
Interesting.
But you think that without the influence of this creature, the amulet is not going to be harmful to you.
Yeah, okay. So pretty benign.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oleyna will sort of walk up behind Neck as he's like reading this and we're talking about this, and she'll very quietly say, perhaps it is good for us to rest for this evening. What time of day is it?
It's getting to nighttime now. You guys, you've lost a lot of hours.
Okay.
You don't know how long you guys were enthralled by those visions, but you think that it's longer than it seemed, because it seemed like it had only been maybe half an hour at most, but it's now nearing nighttime.
I don't want to stay in this cave. I'll start camp.
Neck will look to Oleyna and be like, can I see that amulet?
I think she'll hold it out for him. I don't think she's going to withhold it from him.
Like,
What do you want to do with it, Neck?
just during the long rest, he'll cast Identify.
Okay. I will have the information on the amulet to you after session.
And then Neck will help set up some camp.
Okay. Are you guys are sort of camping away from the cave, correct?
Yes, Oleyna does not want to be near that cave. I think it gives her the heebie-jeebies. And
it also smells really bad.
It stinks horribly, and I think she's going to set up her own her fancy tent. She doesn't get to use very often.
Okay.
But she's setting it up, and very decidedly closes the little flap door.
Okay.
I think normally Neck and Eilif has seen her with that open, and I think she's a little bit upset.
Okay. I imagine, Neck, you set up your very modest one-person tent.
Correct.
Okay. You both retreat to your abodes for the night. Neck, is there anything that you would like to do as you bed down for the night, besides identify the object?
He's just gonna like contemplate everything that he saw, like he never thought that he'd attack his wife. And realizes that, at least right now, he knows that she is past and where her body is. And for the sake of his kids, he can't just sit there and take 4 rounds of damage without fighting back. And he's just like contemplating all of that. And
I think this was probably a very good lesson for Neck in that things will use what you love against you.
yeah, and he's probably gonna stay up, and if he can, he's just gonna like practice like summoning the dog or rereading certain chapters and stuff of like the books that he does have with him.
Okay. You stay up a couple more hours, rereading through some of the books that you had gotten from Bufir before you decide to identify the object, which is a simple ritual casting. And as you're sort of staring at the amulet, staring into the reflection, you catch just a glimpse of someone standing over your shoulder, a wisp of a woman, and she's only there for the blink of an eye before she is gone, as the remnants of the magic sort of fade, this twisted version of the amulet. Oleyna, is there anything you would like to do?
No, I think that she sort of beds down and makes her little nest of like pillows and blankets and sort of settles in for the night. She feels very conflicted at the moment over Dullahan and Psalm, and she wants to write to Psalm, but she hasn't gotten any word back yet, so she sort of withholds that action.
Roll me a percentile.
Okay. 81.
Hear a low murmur, like a voice trying to connect as you lay your head down. Oleyna, it's me. I'm safe. Where are you? Are you okay?
Psalm?
It's me. We can't hold the connection for long, but we made it out of Nice Edge.
I'm in the Lover's Wood. I'm okay, I think.
And you hear him laugh. Just kind of like a... Of course you're in the Lover's Wood. I wish I could be with you. I'm sorry.
Where are you?
Back in Comdov. Blacken got us out.
Did you get my letters?
And shakes his head, and you can feel the shake of his head. Oh. But haven't made it back to Dunbrig yet?
Are you okay?
As okay as I could be, given the circumstances. It was a bit touch and go for a little bit. We almost didn't make it out. Cyrus and I, and let Eilif know. Cyrus is here with me.
Oh, okay. I will. Psalm, I miss you.
And it's weird, Oleyna. You can almost feel the touch of his warm palm against your cheek. the brush of your hair behind your ear. It's you too.
We're looking for these items. I don't know when I'll be back in Dunbreak.
Find you.
Please do.
And you can feel the connection just cut off. You're just left alone.
I think that Oleyna sort of like, she pulls the blanket over her head, and although she does not need to sleep, she sort of squeezes her eyes shut to force herself into sleep.
You all may take a long rest at this point.
Excellent. I have my spell slots back. My 2 spell slots.
So you all wake in the morning, start to break down your camp. Is there anything you guys would like to say to each other as you begin to depart?
Where do we go next?
That's what I've been thinking about as the night went on.
You know that the final artifact is hidden somewhere in the Whispering Mountains, an expansive mountain range on the north side of the continent.
Do we know how long of a journey it would be to the north side? Imagine looking at the map.
So, actually look at the map right here. Together! You guys, I would say, are in the middle of the Lover's Forest at this point. To get to the Whispering Mountains by foot, each hexagon is going to be about 2 to 3 days. However, once you start getting further and further north, you're going to start to experience weather changes. And you know this because Beathanwa, the tribes of Beathanwa, they're tribal, and they, for the most part, will leave certain areas when the weather becomes too much. And as you get up close to the Whispering Mountains, you know that there's going to be snowstorms and blizzards and less than favorable conditions as you go further and further north, which is going to cause a delay in your travels. So you would say it's going to take you probably 2 weeks, which would be 20 days to get up to the Whispering Mountains, but then you have to figure out where the artifact is.
Dang.
So yeah, I think we should go to the Whispering Mountains, collect that, and then we can kind of head back once we have everything else and go collect the one that I've already delivered.
Right. I think Nick, I'm afraid of what will happen when we have all the artifacts. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what to do with them all yet.
You know, I would like to bring down the gate between the Fae and the mortals.
I'm aware of what you would like.
Will you stop me?
I'm still not fully decided yet.
I want to help you bring back your wife. I do. I want that to be clear. I don't want to stop you in that at all, and if anything, I would like to see if I can convince my patron to help you. It would be my debt, not yours.
I'm aware. I just... Knowing my father, knowing the conversations that I've had with Lufir and Eilif and you, I'm not sure what the best option is. Reinforce it or tear it down. It's quite meaningless.
It's
It's
not
just-
meaningless to me.
It's, you know, two sides of a coin that no matter what will fuck you over. It's the demon that you know versus the demon you don't. I don't think it's going to be any better if we tear it down. And I don't know if it'll be any better keeping it the same.
I understand.
I would like you both to give me a perception check while you're having this conversation.
I'm going to use an advantage.
15.
Okay.
25.
I'm going to say you both notice this as you're having a conversation, a glint out of the corners of your eye, and it causes you to do a double take. You see a small orb resonating with arcane magic as it hovers in the air. It seems to blink in and out as though it is trying to camouflage itself, but you've noticed it now. No matter how much it tries to hide in plain sight, it's unable to do so. You want to make me an arcana check.
Uh,
13.
19.
Oleyna, as you're looking at it, it seems to hover. This scrying orb. Someone is watching you.
Can I catch it?
I'm going to allow you to do so.
Can I use my natural 20 to catch it?
Yes.
How is it about this big?
I'm going to say it's probably about this big.
This big.
Like a softball, maybe.
Yeah. Lenny's gonna blink. You're mine now.
And you all hear it. Two voices, the same voice, layered over one another, talking to you all through the orb. That does not belong to you. Feminine voices. Youngish.
Who are you?
The better question is, who are you?
I would certainly think you would know that if you're the one watching me.
We know one of you. We saw you in our castle. Errand boy?
Do the voices sound familiar?
You should recognize the voice of your queens.
Oh. I see who you are. I understand. And what curiosities do you have with simple adventurers, your majesties?
No curiosity with you, or rather the item that you hold. It's ours.
I think Oleyna sort of glances up at Neck. And what claim do you have on it?
Our birthright, of course.
don't think it belongs to you, Your Majesties.
And why is that? And it's odd because they're talking in unison this entire time, answering in unison your questions this entire time.
Because I'm staking my claim.
You hear a feminine giggle, two feminine giggles layered over top of each other. Are you now?
That I am.
So be it. And you'll die by this claim as well.
Not before you. And I think she's going to shatter the orb, and she's just going to throw it down as hard as she can.
It almost implodes in on itself as you throw it down, and the magic, the divination magic, ripples out. Silence.
I think Oleyna looks back at Neck and Eilif. I've put a stake on the throne. I put a stake on the throne. I wasn't really meaning to do that. That's really wasn't my intention. However, I've done that now. Do you support me?
I think you made a rash decision that you now will have to stand by.
Nick, I don't know how to bring this up to you without sounding rude. You're in this with me now.
I mean, you definitely did a lot of the talking there.
Good luck denying it. Come on now, to the Whispering Wood. Or Whispering Mountains, wherever we're going. I've made a claim on the throne. I think we have to open I think we have to bring down the veil now. So
Neck will look at her as she's having her breakdown. He's like, your rash decisions will not influence the decision I make.
that's fine.
I'm still undecided. And I did not lay claim to one side or the other.
Right, but well, you were standing here with me while I laid claim to the throne. So again, good luck denying that one. Shall we go now? And I think Oleyna, in her panic, is just walking. I don't know if she knows where she's going in the right direction or not. I think she's just marching along.
I'm gonna take the reins of Eilif for a second, and she notices that you are beginning to head south, and she'll very gently come and sort of steer you northwards, and you, all three of you, trudge through the woods. You can
Killing it.
feel the chill in the air grow as you walk and days pass. Probably 2-3 days, and the trees begin to give way. The thick forest that once surrounds you now fading into lowlands blanketed by fog. And on the third day, from the mist, you notice a shadowy mass. A figure growing closer and closer. And just as they breach the fog, that is where we're going to end Season 3.
No!
Well, I'm glad that Oleyna staked a claim in the throne. That's gonna be fun.
That she take the claim of all by herself.
I think I need to send a letter to my grandpa.
Guilty by association, you know?
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
don't I got
You're
no-
with me, bitch. You didn't stop me, so.
Here we are.
You can't stop the word vomit.
The way I just got my internet back.
Hey, dude.
Okay, what are Eilif's thoughts? Let's hear Eilif's thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Just a lot just happened. She's just like, I don't know. Let's at least point Oleyna in the right direction, I guess.
I'm
Do
so
we
glad she went
do
in
we
the wrong
support
direction.
Oleyna's staking her claim on the throne?
No. No.
Queens are evil. You have a good queen. Good
Look.
Queen Oleyna.
Olena's not a good queen.
I mean,
What
I
did she
already
do
hand-delivered.
wrong?
I've already hand-delivered
Olena's a
one
good
artifact.
person.
You think
Olena's
the
a good
power would go
person.
to Oleyna's head?
100%. At
Her-
least
her
not
thing
Olena's
claim
head
has
to her,
already-
their patron's head.
I think
That's-
Oleyna's intentions are very, very good. However, I don't think Dulan's intentions are very good, but that's fine. He's very hot, so...
I'm looking at the whole
say-
picture, right? Like Oleyna and Dullahan, they're not like a separate deal anymore. It's like
They're
like
entwined.
as a whole, you know? It's like
You
that.
guys are
Yeah.
you guys are gonna
Funding a
become a
campaign.
flesh amalgamation like the one you just fought.
Hot.
Yeah, like it's
Love that for me. Tentacles? Are you kidding?
gotta. Well, hold on.
You
I'm
see what I
here for
mean?
it.
You see what I mean? Right?
The tune has changed.
No, I think Eilif will understand if you think of it this way. It's either stake a claim to the throne or get the artifacts we're trying to get taken away from us by force. So, Oleyna's doing what Oleyna think is the best course of action.
Because at the end of the day, the first queen, the twin monarch's great grandmother, she was a usurper.
So, I think Oleyna has a really good thought process here, whether anybody else thinks so or not. And I think that Myriad agrees with me.
I think that it's going to be fun.
I'm here for Regicide. I just like I'm a little worried on like who your backers are, you know.
You're
I
my
mean, like-
backer. Eilif's my backer. That's what I need, bitch.
Support my bad decisions. Be a true friend.
Are you support women's rights and wrongs?
I've already
I will
hand-delivered
not-
one of the 3. May as well make it 3 for 3.
I'll kill you. Like Bones will kill Joel with a rock.
R.I.P. Anyway, do we want to do outros? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Jay, that you missed most of the session.
Okay, I'll hide. I'll go away now.
Tell us who you are. Go ahead, Jay.
I'm Jay. I'm on all social medias at TheYellowCubes. You can find me in there in everyone's chat, in Bones's, in Myriad's chat. I play a 70s private detective also. She's very hot. That's all I got. I'm gonna go.
Okay. So sorry, Jay. Joel, go ahead.
Joel, next. TactlessRaccoon. Definitely will not sell out Oleyna.
He would sell you to Satan for 1 corn chip.
Surely.
Half of a corn chip.
Also won't.
For an eighth of the crumbs of a corn chip.
The lick of a
Crumbs
corn
at the
chip. The
bottom of the
salty lick of a corn chip.
The aroma.
The residue on your fingers.
Open the bag, give a huff.
Give me a whiff.
The thought. The crinkle.
They put the thought in his head. Okay, deal.
Bones.
Anyway. Hi, I'm LittleBones309. I'm an indie gamer here on Twitch. And you can catch me tonight in like a couple hours playing Devin getting married to Kazara, Myriad's character. We're getting married and we're playing first edition, second edition. Married over on Lord December's channel. Check it out. And then tomorrow I'm interviewing from SoftServe. He's a modder for from Soft Games. Namely the remastering of the remaster of Dark Souls. So we're doing that tomorrow. We'll be hanging out with Mortal as well. He's co-hosting with me. It's gonna be so much fun. Check it out.
Yeah.
Winter's Larder finale tomorrow over on Creep's channel. Check it out.
Check it out.
And then Wish List Wednesday. Every Wednesday we're finding a new game that's not on your Steam front page normally.
Check it out.
Yeah.
And hi guys, I'm Myriad. This is my channel. We do a lot on this channel. We do art, variety gaming, as well as TTRPG content. And this was the season finale for All We've Lost. We will be back on June 15th with season 4, as well as a new cast member, which I'm not announcing yet. So get fucked, guys.
It's me again.
It's just, we just cloned Jay. Tomorrow, nothing from me, but go check out everything that Bones is doing, as well as Winter's Larder over on Creep's channel. And then we will be back here with some more TTRPG content with our Prismatic Noir 5e adventure, Pink Moon, next Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll also be doing some cheeky little vampire stuff on Friday over on Folk and Myth. It's very exciting. I probably have some other stuff going on, but I can't keep track of all of that. That's why I have a calendar. I look at it as the days come up, and then I don't worry about it the rest of the time. As one should. Anyway, say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye,
Bye,
everyone.
good.
Bye.